our second induction and to help us is Chris Burns, who's not only one of Jeff's PhD students, but his company, Novonix, spun out of Jeff's lab. Please welcome to the stage, Chris Burns.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris Burns and I'm the CEO of Novonix. And Novonix is a company I started out of Jeff Dahn's group a little over 10 years ago in the battery materials field. And so I'm very honored to be here today to introduce Jeff for this award. So I've had the pleasure of knowing Jeff for 15 years. And over that time, he's changed from a teacher to a colleague, and I'm lucky to call him a friend. And I'm glad to see him dragged out against his will to these types of events. Otherwise, he would happily be sitting in the back of a research lab with a hoodie on and the hood up, hard at work. But I think it's important to recognize the contributions he's made to the industry and the region, because he's happy to fly under the radar. And the first time this really dawned on me was about a year after I started with him, where we were at an international battery conference, walking through one of the exhibits, and as we walked past people, I would hear them turn and say, "That's Jeff Dahn." And it was only then that I realized what an impact he had had on the industry and would continue to have until this day. So as a professor at Dalhousie University, Jeff has mentored over 65 PhD students, 30 postdoctoral researchers. His mentorship has earned him the Faculty of Science Teaching Award from both Simon Fraser University and Dalhousie University, as well as the Canadian Association of Physicists Medal in Excellence in Teaching. Jeff stands as an innovative leader in the field of lithium-ion and sodium-ion batteries used worldwide. His journey began in 1978, encompassing both industry and academia, and he's focused on solving the intricate puzzles of battery science. His contributions to battery science and commitment to teaching have expanded the field, paving way for the future of innovation in energy storage and inspiring new generations of scientists and engineers.
Well, I must say this is a very unexpected honor. I don't know the first thing about business, not a business person, you know. But then when you reflect for a moment, you say, you're running a lab of 40 people. You've got to get funding to make that happen. So you've got to hustle. In 2016, we formed a partnership with Tesla, renewed it until 2026, and just today, Tesla signed on until 2031. And you think, what is our product, you know? Well, sure, we make some useful discoveries and those get implemented, but really the main product that we produce are the talented graduate students and postdocs that go off and do good things. I just want to give you a few examples. Tao Zhang was a PhD student. He founded a company called C Nanotechnologies. It's the largest producer of carbon nanotubes in the world. Junwei Jiang was another PhD student. He's now the president of AESC, one of the largest lithium-ion battery makers in the world. He has 20,000 employees. Leah Ellis, graduate student. She's the CEO of Sublime Systems near Boston. Vincent Chevrier, CEO of Cyclical in St. Paul, Minnesota. David Stevens, co-founder of Calumex in London, Ontario. Ed Buell, CEO of Coulometrics in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Locally, we have Simon Trussler in Hebville, Nova Scotia, that is the founder and CEO of DPM Solutions. They make custom equipment for the battery industry. We have Ravi Kampaya, CEO and founder of Zen Electric in Dartmouth, makes e-bikes and e-bike batteries. And of course we have Chris Burns back here, CEO of Novonix. You know, Chris came, I think, in 2009, roughly, to the lab. He was just a young graduate from St. Francis Xavier. didn't know anything about batteries at all. And he wasn't really, I would say, the best student that I ever had. But he has the combination of the smarts, the drive, and the entrepreneurship that you need to run a company of now about 200 people. So really impressive, right? So it takes all types. Anyway, you know, there's a movie, one of Clint Eastwood's most famous movies, and at one point he looks over somebody that he's vanquished and he says, "A man's gotta know his limitations." And I know mine. I'm not an entrepreneurial type. I'm a bench scientist. That's what I love to do. And I like to train people. And, you know, it's great to have the young students in the lab that bring energy and make it really fun. So this award is a real surprise for me, and, you know, I'll cherish it. It's really nice. Thank you very much.